Welcome back everyone to the Railroad Challenge, and we are here at the third stop where we are going to build our next station. I was wondering, what is the attraction to this location? And I finally decided there is none. It's just a rest stop. Rest stop in the middle of nowhere to give you a chance to rest. Why you're not resting on the train or whatever, I don't know, but that's all I can think of it being for, is a nice little rest stop and nothing else. So with that in mind, I'm going to build a very simple station here. Right around it, no attempts at any grand architecture or anything like that, because it's just a simple rest stop. Now what we want to do then is to put, let's say here would be a good place to put this over in here. We will have this part here for a bed and maybe a little bit of stuff for food and the like, so that you can grab a little bite to eat. I mean, what's good is a rest stop if you can't grab a bite to eat. Let's get this. Actually, I think I want to try the corners out of cut sandstone. No, I got a better idea. Let's do what we normally do, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, that's not the end there. Okay, that's what we want to do. Let's move this right over here. Yeah, this will be, let's see what I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, let's try. Yeah, let's try one more this way. Then I think we'll have a nice number. Once I have the numbers down, I'm going to put in some cut sandstone, but I just want to make sure that I have a good width first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which means giving it an odd number there. And actually, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's not in the middle, but that's the way things are going to be at this particular station. Now, what I want then is to have what I normally do at these type of situations, and that is to put there, not there, sandstone in the corners, and we'll be placing cut sandstone along the middle areas. Before I do that, where would we be opening up? How about an aperture right here? And one right here. We could have a lounge here. This is where we could put a bed so that we could rest. And over here we could have a small cafe. Actually, there's going to be a cafe here. I like to put the door there. And then for the sake of symmetry, we shall do that. Now let's have a look at the interface that we have between the station and the tracks over here. We don't want this. Actually, maybe we do. Actually, it might be better off if we just have a flat little roof here made out of slabs instead, because then the slab roof won't be spawnable. Yeah, I was thinking of doing something in order to interface with planks instead, or I should say sandstone blocks, and I think no. Do the slabs instead, that way I won't have to worry about lighting the top of it. Good. As you can see here, I'm using sandstone here for around the doors and the interfaces. I'm using cut sandstone here. And I'll throw in a couple of windows here. I have to decide exactly where I want before I fill in everything else. Now, is this going to do... Yeah, I think this will do. Like that. All right. And over here, we'll just have our usual trick. 2, 3, boom, 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 boom. That way we are protected on our way through. Because that's the entire point of all this, is to have a nice protected area where the passengers can rest during their journey. Or why they would need the rest, I don't know. Maybe they thought, maybe it was getting to the hottest point of the day and they decided they needed to rest somewhere. Well, and not be well, they wouldn't be exposed to the sun though, because you've got this up here. Well, I'm having a lot of trouble coming up with a nice justification for the passengers to want to get out rather than just continuing along their way. And the only thing I could think of is you come out here and decide, oh, there's a creeper nearby, let's go in. Well, hopefully not close enough in order to keep you from sleeping. Click on the bed and then be on your way. It's the only justification I can think of at the moment, which isn't much of one. There you go. One nice small little box here. We have a little place to rest now. Oh, throwing in a chest here at the edge of the bed also. Good. Then over here, then we can have a small little eatery. Now for the floor, let's have some... Okay, I don't think we've used too many wooden floors. I think we've usually been sticking to stone type floors, but I think we'll just use a wooden floor for this particular station. What if I get a shovel? Yeah, I'm being stingy with the iron again, and oops, and just I think for sand, quite sufficient to use a stone shovel, unless you really need to do massive amounts, of course. But what I gotta do here, let's see, how about along this edge? Where is that sand? Well, I'm not gonna worry about it now. It's still hiding down there, is it? Oh, it's fine. Get rid of the bed for now. Always tricky, always tricky. I'll do the other side before I build anything here. The eatery here will have to be rather simple. Not much to it at all. Oh yeah, I have a little stack of it here. Yes, stack of coal in here and put whatever food. I'll have to probably create a chest of food that I could stick in here. So another chest down here for the eatery. Good. As if we're going to do that, then I should turn this to face this way. Why I don't like working with sandstone, because it is just so brittle. There you go. And we'll just throw it in there for now. And then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get a couple more in there. And actually, this thing's, yeah, we'll just put this here. See, we wouldn't want this right next to the rails, do it? No, that would be That I think is pushing things a little bit, if you ask me. That means we could place the in and out portion right there, which means a trap door. There you go. Now, no, I think I like it at the corner better. So let's scratch that. Place this over here, and then right here we can place the trapdoor. Alright, good. And that is it. It's not exactly what I would call spectacular or anything like this, but it will do. And probably only on busier days will there be anyone there, because normally it's going to be a passenger here or anything like that. Alright, I have to get some food order put into there so that it actually could fulfill its purpose. But that is, oh, I think a couple of chairs would be nice, right? Yeah. So right here, and then chair right there. Alright, that takes care of our little lounge area. And station number, ooh, I've got these buttons though. Not quite yet. Then let's get some buttons up here. Let's see, we could use a button. Buttons here and here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, let's try buttons like that. So starting here and then going every 2. And all around like that. Boom, boom. Boom, and we have a couple more. I think that will take care of that there, and there. Or do I still need something on this? No, okay, I've got all my buttons, and that's it for this particular station. Well, perhaps a little light would be amiss, because we could always use a little bit of light on these places. There and there and there and there. Of course, we will need to continue along on the track to add some fencing along here to I'll have to leave that open for a gate on either end. But other than a gate there, I think this could then be the end of that. So this will go along. I'll have to chop some of this down. And that'll be the station going this way, and do the same thing over on this side. At least I don't have to worry about the same. Oops. We want to make sure that we do have room for our gates. Good. And that'll be our template for going on there. And of course this will continue along all the way down there under that tunnel. So at least I won't have to build the entire thing along the way, because the tunnel will cover a great deal of it. There you go. Of course I can't have double fences where I have the gate. So I did that in its place. Good. And I think that's all ready. Good. And that's all ready. Good. Now it's a matter of extending and raising things, but the station is done. What I need to do now then is to get all of the fencing done between station number 2 and our station number 3 so that we could be in a good position to start on our trip out towards the 4th station. And I think this is a good place to leave it, so we'll see you next time. And hopefully I'll have a little bit more ready and done when I return for the next episode of the Railroad Challenge.